Hey everybody, welcome to Never Have Throttle. We have a maintenance day today. This is Claude's Maverick X3. Noticed a little bit of clutch hopping, some wheel hopping on the last ride we went on. So today we had him come down to the garage. We're gonna pop this cover off and hopefully we don't find anything wrong with his clutches, but from the behavior we saw on the trail, no doubt, there's something going on with it. Bad belt, glazed belt, something like that. We're gonna figure it out. Stand by, be entertained by what we're gonna do. No. That's a major problem.
What's that?
What's that?
You see how all the slack in your belt?
Oh yeah.
You know why? So we're not gonna be able to fix everything today.
Okay.
Because here's why. See this right here? You don't have any rollers. Your rollers are shot. So you're gonna need some clutch work. There's rollers are supposed to be in there. Mm-hmm. There's none. Let me see if I have some old ones. I usually keep them.
So that was the hesitation with the belt.
That's exactly why it's doing it, because it has to spin a little bit to get onto the clutch, and then it grabs the clutch. So that's why you're getting that hop.
So that tool that came in the kit, that width, I guess is already tight as it's gonna get. You know the thing you're supposed to do to tighten the belt back up?
Right, but the rollers themselves, this inner sheave here runs on rollers.
Oh,
all your rollers are destroyed. They're not even there.
Got it.
So you need some G-Boost rollers, some upgraded rollers. Let me look around and see if I still have my old ones.
Okay.
Because if I do, then at least we could put that on there now, and you won't have that hesitation anymore.
Okay.
Everything might be good.
But so the belt is not bad.
Well, we don't know. I'll put my hands in there now and see.
Well, the belt look good.
The belt might be just because of that.
Yeah.
But all right, you got some grooves in this clutch on the front. Put your hand and run it along the sheaves. You feel them?
Did you sand it, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
As you can see, we lost all 3 of the wheels, demonstrated here in this picture. These rollers, stock, are not very strong. So we're gonna have them replaced with some much stronger urethane compound. This is one of the tools you'll need if you're gonna do this at home to remove the pins, because they're not bolted in. You have to remove the roller pin out of it. It's that easy.
Yeah.
So there should be a washer in there.
It is.
Yeah, that came off a little too easy, to be honest with you.
Maybe when he put it back on, he didn't even talk, because look, it slid right off.
1, 2, 3, 4. And you know, I'm looking for, yeah, it comes right off. We just put the belt off at the same time. Yes, this is the one that doesn't come apart. You have to take it apart. I was looking for 5 lug nuts. I forgot you only got 4. There you go. All right, so this is what the Scotch-Brite gets rid of all of this stuff. Gets rid of all of this.
Okay.
But what we need to find out is if, yeah, they're damaged. Come here, I'll show you. See here, once we pull it off, we're discovering slowly but surely how bad this problem is, because the belt is pinched in the middle instead of being at the top in a resting position. So just looking at it, we know right away. And the rollers have the helix pinched, and we have a lot of metal friction going on in there. We may have take quite a few taps to get this thing taken apart. We will need to take it apart to discover how bad the damage is, if we can salvage it, replace some parts, or if we have to send it out. And the only place we send our clutches is to KWI. Chris does a great job for us, always. He's very honest, gets the job done right the first time, and just upgrade them at the same time. Never have another problem with them again. Should be more open, or should be more closed. This one closes, the front one closes under force, and this one opens. So this should be closed more, but it's stuck. That's why you're getting a hopping, because the belt doesn't sit in here the way it's supposed to.
Got it.
Which is supposed to sit all the way up here on top. And you can see how long it's been riding up to where it is. I don't really see any huge damages to the clutches. Well, you need new clutches. Look at this. See that crack right there? We can clean it and see. Yeah, there's a crack there. It could probably be resurfaced. The best guy to do that, I'll send you his name for the clutch guy. Just drop this in the mail and you send it to him. Don't need that. This is simple. You just throw the bar right through it. A couple of these washers. Just hold it together. And all you want to do is just keep it tight. All we want to do is just keep it tight, then you can pull these off and let it go. Because the spring comes inside. I don't remember doing all that.
No, I have it.
No, where'd you go? Where'd you do it?
Where's that? California?
Is you? That's all. It's all rock climbing. That's all it is out there.
I would
Moab?
go.
No, it's Sand Hollow.
Yeah, Sand Hollow. Yeah, it's got some sand in. It's like Moab.
Yeah, it's almost. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I would go.
Just
to
dry
watch you guys.
sun. That's it.
So you see it stuck?
Oh, it should just pop up.
Yeah, because it's under pressure from the spring.
There you go.
But it's still stuck.
Oh, the bottom has to come up.
Well, yeah, it's all stuck in there, man. Should have come apart. Beat the crap out of you.
See.
And if you don't know any better, you know, like I'll show you a log that I kept on my Maverick. And when the guy bought it for me, I gave it to him. But it's mostly for me.
Yep.
And I still keep logs on all of this stuff. Every time I touch something, I'm just date and time and mileage. So my old ass can go back and remember.
Good thing about the Polaris, we got the ride command site. About the Polaris site, I can just add stuff up there.
Got
As
it.
I do maintenance, I can add it to the website.
Yeah, that's where the ride command's got the Can-Am beat. I like that feature. It tells you, you know, when you're coming up on a service,
Yep.
because it already knows what your mileage is.
Any recalls?
It tells you all of that.
So it's like create your own Carfax, right?
Yeah. Let's see if we can get this. To move a little bit.
So what are you trying to get the bottom to pop up?
Yeah. Because it's jammed in there. Which is, if it doesn't come up like that, that means there's usually some damage inside there. And these aren't cheap. You can buy one used and send it out and get it serviced, and that's even cheaper. But with this, I would recommend you get the float mod from KWI. KWI Clutching, he's one of the best guys in the market for Can-Ams. The float mod will allow it to move back and forth just a little, so you don't have to worry about shimming problems, which these things will do. If they're not perfectly aligned, the belt rides to one side, and then it makes it hard for you to put it into gear. And then you're like, "Argh," and you break something doing it. But that's because the belt, the primary and the secondary, are spinning at the same time, where the secondary should be still.
So this part you're talking about, I'm just gonna buy a whole new clutch?
Well, you can send it to Chris and see what he can do.
Okay.
So you just mail it out to Chris, say, hey, I found this is what happened. Tell me what you want to do. And he'll tell you. I mean, the guy's honest at least. I'm just trying to see if I can just get it to pop up. And I don't want to stick nothing in there. But that'll be...
There you
Oh,
go.
there's the pop.
Imagine that shit was in your fingers in there, man.
Oh, that's why you have that bolt up there, so it won't.
That's right.
Spring and
that
hit-
spring is...
Oh yeah, I got you.
Hit you in the face, it's over.
Now we can see the spring. Damn, that shit must have been compressed hard in there.
Yeah, because they gave me new springs in that kit.
Yeah, you did. I did clutch work to my Can-Am. He did it.
All right.
And I did clutch work to my Polaris Razor, my first one. I had an XP Turbo in 2019. Then I got to 2020. No, I did it to 2020. We did clutch work. Yeah. Aftermarket Assassins. I had the clutch kit.
The clutch springs, all they're really good for is putting pressure. Pressure on the belt. Thank you. And you always want more pressure. and less pressure. But stock setup is great for a lot of things. But as soon as you go to anything bigger than a 32, and those are what, 32s?
32s, yeah.
Anytime you hit a 32 or bigger, you got to do something. And I had to do clutch work on mine. It may not be a crack, but right there. Have to look at it a little bit closer.
Okay,
There's some bright light.
You would be able to feel it, didn't you? I don't feel no crack.
Yeah, see how jammed up this is right now? I mean, I'm not even in it, but it's jammed. This piece right here. So here the back part came off,
I gotta be careful.
but the helix and the front part of the sheave are actually tensioned together because the rollers are not there. So we're gonna take a little more persuasion to get that apart. So these bad boys right here,
So that's where the rollers.
that's where the rollers go, yeah. You pull this out, you put that puller in that I showed you, and you pull them out. And you put the new ones in.
Broke off.
Yeah,
They're going completely.
they're gone. This is new in here too. So somebody did something to it. 202, 121, 22. Somebody's already done some clutch work on this.
You said, I think it was started and then just stopped and just said, hey,
It's got a groove on the inside of this. You can feel that one. Just a little bit. Right in here, at the very bottom. Does that look like a crack on that one still?
Didn't feel like a crack.
There's a lot of heat going in there. You can see some bluing in here too. But that blue, the color that you see, that's all heat. There's a flat spot right here. Not really that bad, but you can see those ridges in there. That can probably just easily come right out. He'll just throw it in there, put some sandpaper on there, and get it out. Let's see if that's actually a crack or not. It looks like a crack. If you can see it right here, you get the light on it just right.
yeah, I do see it.
We can put some what do you call it on and see if we can get it off. Put some Scotch Brite in.
The wall.
You see all that shit that fell out of there?
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of stuff in here. How many miles do you think you put on it?
Only like 200 and something. I've been clocking it since I got it. So you say you take this bolt out and then what do you do after that?
The other bolt that I have over there, it's a two-step bolt. You gotta push it in to pop the clutch off.
Oh, okay.
It's on a taper. See how long it is?
Yeah.
So there's two sets of threads in there. One for the secondary, where you can actually pull the top part of the clutch off. The front part, this half, you can pull that off. And then the other one I have is you have to thread it in one and thread it in the bottom of the other one. Then you gotta push it in to pull it out because it sits on a taper. This one's not tapered. When you pull it off, you'll see it's a slight taper. So when you torque it on, you're just pushing it onto the taper.
Right.
You see how that one has the threads at the end? This one doesn't.
Oh, okay.
It just goes to the center part of that, so it just punches it out. So we're going to use a clutch tool in order to pop this clutch off of the taper. Use a washer, just in case you have to bottom it out. You're not going to damage the surface of the primary clutch. As you can see here, I just realized I don't have a washer on it, so I'm going to pull it off and put a washer on it.
She'll like it like when you do our wives ride, she might like that.
No, we attempted that. Yeah.
That's probably the one he's talking about.
Yeah.
But on this clutch won't come off, so we have to resort to an old school trick. Here's another clutch tool I have for the X3. Goes around both clutches so you don't have a spinning clutch when you're trying to torque it down or if you try to release it. It works with or without the secondary in place. We'll put a link in the description below of the tool that I use for that.
Let me see if I can find that bar for that.
You got like a PVC pipe?
So even though I'm using a 3/4 inch ratchet, it's still not enough to pop this clutch off.
I may not even have it. After the
Outside
move.
the house, yeah. Well, we keep it like a piece of PVC pipe, the white pipe, the leverage on those things.
Okay.
Yeah, shit like this.
So we're gonna get our handy dandy extension, which is a really thick PVC pipe. Put it on there for a lot more leverage.
We had to bend back these bars at one time. See, that's fine. That might hold it. I just don't want that to crack this box. It's turning.
Yes, sir.
Hey, brother, this is for you.
That thing right there.
It's yours. All right. Yep, grease did it.
Yeah,
I put some grease in it to lock it
Red
in.
and tacky. Oh, they put that red. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I did that to not to lubricate anything, but just to create another extension of barrier to put some hydro pressure in there.
Yeah.
Some of the side-by-side blog guys use bread. I'm not wasting my bread on that. That's for my peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
So this clutch tool is garbage now.
That's your washer.
So we'll just have to buy another one. But it did the job.
You can take your glove off, you can feel
I
a
can
little bit
feel it
more.
through the glove.
Yeah. That can probably get worked out. I think that'll be okay. He'll cut that. This is still good. Nice and greasy. So he'll be able to cut that off and put the float mod on it. So that you have that extra cushion on it. Mm-hmm. This is good. There's a bigger ridge right here where it's been riding on, but he can probably get that out. I think that'll be okay for him.
So where's this guy located? He's down here?
KWI? No, we have to ship it out to him.
Oh, okay.
Store stuff in a box and ship it out to him. We fill out a form online for him. KWI clutch. Chris, I forgot his last name.
Well, I guess I won't be making it to the next row, right?
No, probably not.
Yeah.
I don't think you get it back that fast. It's got some.
We got lucky with this. These clutches were in pretty bad shape, but it could have been a lot worse. If we kept driving it, 1 or 2 more rides, there would have been some serious damage. You have to replace the entire primary and secondary clutch. A little more Scotch-Brite on here, just to see if we can get out some of those, see how bad it is when we get rid of some of that black rubber that's on there from the belt.
Yeah, you can really see those ridges now. But they're very, very minor. They're minor. I don't think there's going to be a concern.
Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. We have part 2 coming up very shortly. And on part 2, you'll see us with the new clutches after they've been serviced by KWI, a quick assembly of them. We'll talk about some of the mods that were done to them.